Hello, my name is Allison Fogg and I teach at the Piano Studio. Today's video is a technique video, and if you remember from previous videos, technique is simply the way that you move your arms, your hands, your body in order to affect the sound. And we want the way that you move to be comfortable so that you can play your best and you don't hurt yourself. So the specific focus of today's video is on movement and alignment at the keyboard. The keyboard is about 4 feet in length, and so that's quite a distance to cover, especially for children or smaller people. So there's a good way to move that will be comfortable and will get the sound that you're looking for. So in today's video, I will be calling attention to your forearm, the elbow, and the core, or your torso, which is the middle of your body. Not all students are familiar with that term torso, but most of them have heard of your core. And I'll also be talking about diagonal lines and then also right angles, or like an L shape of your arm. So to move properly at the keyboard, it always starts with your sitting position. Be sure that your feet are planted in front of you about the width of your hips apart. You don't want to have your feet tucked under the bench or your feet close together, because as you move, you could end up falling off the bench, and we don't want any injuries. And also we want you to be as comfortable as possible. So I'm going to begin with the fall board down, bring my hands up to the fall board, and if you notice when I do that, my forearm is in a diagonal line both directions, and this is the way it should be. This is correct. So now I'm going to move my right arm, slide it up the keyboard, and this feels pretty comfortable, but notice that my torso is still in alignment with the middle of the piano. If I move my left hand to join it, now my arms make a diagonal line. It's not really very comfortable, and that's because my torso is not in alignment with my arms. So watch how I can do that differently. This time, I'm going to engage my core. I always wanted to say that with teaching piano. I'm going to lean from my torso like this, and now my right arm makes a right angle as I move higher. And my torso is in alignment with my arms. And this feels so much more comfortable than the other way where my arms were a diagonal line. Now I'm going to slide back to the middle and do this on the left side. So first I move my left arm down, and that feels pretty comfortable. I move both arms. I see that diagonal line, and it's not very comfortable because I'm not in alignment. So I'm going to try it differently this time. My left hand moves, my right hand moves. I lean from my torso, and I have that right angle in my left arm. And it's so much more comfortable. So to play a pattern using this exact motion, I'm just going to use the group of 2 black keys and play it at the same time, moving to the right, leaning with my torso, and watching for that right angle in my right arm. I'm going to move down. My torso stays in alignment with my arms, and I'm going to lean to the left as I go lower. And it's so much more comfortable when I do that versus just moving my arms like this. So I hope this video is helpful as you learn to move throughout the piano keyboard. It's so important to be comfortable. And as always, you can always ask your private teacher for more help as you learn this skill. Have a great day and happy practicing.